Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to my video. I invite you today to come chill with me for a little session of redoing this cover for this journal that I have. So right away you see me struggling to open this pack of tissues, and then I found out that there's a little flap. Yep. Didn't even see that the first time. So I didn't know if I wanted to cut this little flap thing for the pen, or like a pen holder, or if I wanted to tape it down. But I decided to tape it down, and I'm actually glad that I did, because you'll see in the end that it looks pretty nice with the pen that I chose with it. So I'm gonna use this Craftsmart decoupage. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's basically Mod Podge or Mod Podge. So you do basically the same thing. You put a layer of the glue and then you spread it out. And then we're gonna put the tissue paper on top of the glue and then another layer of glue. So right here we have the first layer of tissue, and then I kind of just folded the ends in, and then I also had put just a small, really thin layer of glue on top of that tissue. As you can see, it's not perfect, but I think I'm doing a good job. And then there's where I put way too much glue at the top and it ended up getting in the bottom layer. Luckily though, that's a piece of like plastic where you can put other papers in, so it wasn't detrimental to the paper. So I'm gonna glue this little flower pot in the front. They were little magnets, but this one fell off my fridge too much and it's no longer a magnet, it's just regular. So there's my hot glue on the side. I left it plugged in, and then I just put a heaping spoonful on the back of it where the magnet originally was, and then I just bloop, put it right in the front. And the cover right here is like a flimsy plastic, so I opened it so that the glue would spread out evenly and it wasn't like bumpy on the other side. So while I was letting the journal dry, I decided to tackle another project I had, which was to paint this calligraphy box black. I've been doing a lot of research and ancestry from my family, and I've collected a lot of things along the way, and so I needed a little something to store all that stuff in. So I'm using this calligraphy box that I got for my birthday, I believe. I still have the pens and the gouache, whatever, but I have it stored somewhere else. So the first layer that I did right here, I decided to use a paintbrush, mostly because it was just at my reach, so I decided to use it. But I found a different method that worked a lot better and a lot faster. I'll show you that in a second too. I did a final layer doing strokes from the opposite direction I was originally doing, and that didn't really help, but I already started, so I had to continue. So this is the front slash top area, and right here where I just decided to go ham with the paint and just pour it on in. And then I spread it again with the brush, which I don't regret doing, but it wasn't the best method for this type of thing. Here I am, exhausted and my back hurting. It was around right here that I was like, you know what? This doesn't necessarily have any rules to it, and I don't have to use a paintbrush because this is taking too long. I started to finger paint. Honestly, the paint felt so nice. It was cooled down and it was a hot day. And it just covered it so much better. It doesn't look like it's covering better right now, but it did. And it did a really nice thick layer of paint too. And then I was like, you know what? I'll do the side too. And look at that. It looks a lot better than what I had before. So I really don't regret doing this. It was a lot of fun, very therapeutic. So after that, I let the side and the top dry out and I went to have some lunch. And then I came back and did the back. And instead of pouring it and spreading it with the brush, I just went on ahead and started finger painting from the top. And here's the final product. As you can see, it's a little blotchy here and there, but I kind of like it. And here it is on the back. I like the texture of like my fingerprints and the on the paint spread out like that. I think it gives it a cool texture. And here I am opening it so you can see the inside. There's pictures of my mom, my grandma, a label that I don't want you to see, more pictures, and some family stuff. Anyway, back to the journal. So the night before, I had found this green tissue paper, like wrapping tissue paper, and I decided to do the same steps with the original white tissue and just lay down a layer of that Mod Podge and then lay the green tissue on top and then put another layer of the Mod Podge over it. And then I let it dry. And then I had these rope vine things laying around in my arts and crafts. So I decided to glue them onto the front with the hot glue gun. And there she is in all her glory. Green and ready for manifestation. That was all for today. Thank you for chilling with me. and being creative with me. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day or night or whatever. Bye.